Not often that even a prediction in the 180s looks in danger, but that's exactly what is appearing to be on the cards with India 98 without loss in 10 overs. Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma totally in charge, 55 of 32, just having got to his 50 in the 10th over. Ishan Kishan and Rohit Sharma sort of playing second fiddle, if you can call it second fiddle, with 41 of 28. The only reason we say that is because in the previous series, he was miles ahead of his opponent when it came to strike rates. So, different role for Rohit Sharma, but when he's seeing Ishan Kishan flowing, why not? I'm joined on Cricbuzz Comm Box by Dinesh Karthik. TK, fabulous innings from Ishan Kishan. Sort of the last ball of the 10th over, whippy shot that could have appeared to be a slog, but at the end of wasn't quite a slog, sort of summed up his whole innings. Commanding.
Absolutely. I think he's got great bat speed, and the way he puts away the short balls puts a lot of both pressure for the bowlers to bowl fuller to him, which in turn obviously whips off his legs and is good of the square. So he's looked very good in the time that he's lasted this game so far. I'm sure, we have predictions that one of them has a great chance of getting 100 as well, if not in the series, definitely in this game as well. So it's going to be a power pack series when it comes to batting. I feel this series, the batters have just looked very confident and keep thinking only of boundaries, which is always a good thing.
And this is sort of the Ishan Rohit combination, or the Rohit anybody else combination, that we are kind of used to. A little different from what we saw in the previous series, with both Rahul and Ishan Kishan having to take center, or Rohit taking center stage against them. This is probably the role he'd enjoy even more, even as captain.
Yeah, I mean,
although 41 of 28 isn't exactly second fiddle.
Yeah, I mean, look, 41 of 28 is brilliant. I mean, not every time are you going to be close to 100 after 10 overs, but the fact that they've batted so well has put them in a commanding position right now, and we're looking at scores upward of 200. And it's a massive ground. You can see, as a lot of the boundaries in other grounds are not even carrying to the ropes this time. So, it's a big ground, and you can definitely say that our batters are putting a lot of pressure on the Sri Lankan bowlers and trying to get as many boundaries as possible.
Yeah, I mean, Sri Lanka just didn't seem to have any answers. One quiet over at the start from the leader of the attack, Dushmanta Chamira. Then he was taken off, switched ends, but it really hasn't worked for them. They haven't had a go-to bowler in someone like a Vanindu Hasaranga or a Thikshana. So that they have kind of looked a little bit toothless, if that's not too harsh.
Yeah, I think you can see that we spoke about Dushmanta Chamira being the leader of the pack, and that's exactly what he's done. He bowled a brilliant first over, and then I thought they missed a trick by bringing Karuna Ratne in the third over, because he's the kind of pace that openers love to thrive on. They can go over the infield and probably play some cheeky shots if necessary, and that opened the floodgates for India. So that was a tactical error, I thought, by Dasan Chanaka, but India has looked unstoppable post that.
Yeah, and of course, along the way, I mean, we'll just explore their bowling options to come later. But a quick word, DK, on Rohit Sharma. I know these are just inevitable landmarks, but it feels good to get to the top of the tree. Now the highest scorer in T20 international cricket, getting past both Guptill and Virat Kohli.
It was inevitable, isn't it? The way he's been batting in the last 24, 30 months, I think he's been top of the mark, and he's batted brilliantly. And you can see the balance that he possesses while playing attacking shots is second to none. We always speak about Sachin Tendulkar and his balance while playing shots, and Rohit Sharma is looking very balanced when he's playing attacking shots, and that's always a sign of a batsman in supreme confidence.
Well, when you've got a platform like that and you have a little glance over your shoulder at the dugout and you see this lineup to follow, DK, I know we said that a few big names are missing, but with a platform like this, Shreyas Iyer, Deepak Hooda, Venkatesh Iyer, Sanju Samson, Ravindra Jadeja, and if you happen to add Harshal Patel, I doubt if he's going to get a bat. I mean, that's a lot of firepower in there. You'll feel that, look, I can just go berserk right now.
I remember at the start you were a little worried, maybe Bumrah, we don't want him so early. From there, we've come to Harshal Patel. But overall, I think, like you said, there's a lot of depth in the batting. And, when you're 100 for no loss, close to 10 overs, sky is the limit. And I'm sure even though sky is not there, sky is the limit can be achieved.
You stole my line. I was just about to steal it from you. As you said, sky is the limit. I have got a nice finish line to Cricbuzz Comm Box, but TK is always a step ahead there. Yeah, no sky today. Doesn't matter. They've had a rollicking start, have Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan, and it looks like a total well in excess of 200 to follow. How much? We can only speculate for the moment and come and review it at the end of the 20 overs. That's all from Dinesh Karthik and myself on Cricbuzz Comm Box.